So Nintendo exclusive coming to PlayStation 5, new major Spider-Man 3 PS5 and Wolverine PS5 update, and new PS5 Sci-Fi shooter marathon reveal this week. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, are you a fan of Spider-Man 2 PS5 or not? We're going to be talking about what's next from Insomniac and PlayStation in general, really. But before that, are you a fan of Spider-Man 2? So comment below, yes or no, if you're a fan of Spider-Man 2 PS5 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, Nintendo exclusive coming to PlayStation 5. Reading from Push Square, From Software owns the Dusk Blood's intellectual property, opening up the possibility of a PlayStation 5 port in the future. While it's been confirmed that Nintendo has some kind of investment in the online-based Bloodborne spiritual successor, the Elden Ring developer submitted a trademark for the name in Japan recently. The official website also notes that it owns the copyright. In fact, while the game will be published by Nintendo under license in North America and Europe, From Software will be self-publishing it in Japan. This all suggests that a PlayStation 5 port could happen at a later date, especially if the game is a success. The wording in the game's reveal trailer said 2026, available only on Nintendo Switch 2. This could be read in a couple of different ways. One way could infer it's a full-on lifetime Switch 2 exclusive. The other way perhaps implies that it'll be available only on the Switch 2 in 2026, with other formats to follow. So I remember seeing the hype for this game drop a lot quick because it went from, oh my goodness, this is a Bloodborne sequel to, oh, this is another online game so quickly. It changed so quickly. If it comes to PlayStation 5, sure, but it just seems like what they're doing with Elden Ring Night Rain, but kind of a different concept. I don't see it coming to PlayStation 5. This seems to be a lifetime exclusive since this game, according to From Software, was originally meant for the Switch 1. Then Nintendo asked them to make it for the Switch 2. But if it comes to PlayStation 5 at one point, sure. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now diving into the second story of the video, Spider-Man 3 and Wolverine PlayStation 5 update. So one of the things that people bring up when it comes to the future of PlayStation games or games in general in the market is Sweet Baby Inc. This team is focused on promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion, but for some people out there, they've been promoting unrealistic characters. Like for some reason, Mary Jane from Spider-Man 2 can knock out enemies so quickly, confusing people as to how she's able to do that when it takes a bit of effort from Spider-Man, who you know is like a bazillion times stronger. Or the difference you see from Western versus Eastern games with Stellar Blade versus something like Fable. Stuff like that is what has people frustrated with companies like Sweet Baby Inc. I'm not sure if that's directly from their involvement or not, but that's the understanding people have, because whatever game they're contracted to, you see these things happen. I will say though, with Spider-Man 2 and those MJ missions, even though it was kind of ridiculous how she was taking on hordes of enemies, I will say it was way more fun to play as her in Spider-Man 2 than it was in Spider-Man 1. So I guess there's a balance there. With that out of the way, reading from Tech for Gamers, Sweet Baby Inc.'s influence in the gaming industry has only grown over the years, with gaming giants like PlayStation, Remedy, and more working with the company. However, this popularity seems to be rapidly declining today. The likes of Square Enix have reportedly shifted away from working with the company, and new reports online outline that PlayStation is doing the same. As per Gothic Therapy, a news source recently outlined PlayStation's falling out with Sweet Baby Inc. It is said that PlayStation deliberately canceled various contracts that involved the DIE company and no longer intends to work with it. Moreover, the source highlighted that the company was a part of Bluepoint's recently canceled God of War title. This comes as no surprise since Sweet Baby Inc. was involved in the development of God of War Ragnarok, but the latest scoop suggests that the DIE group is unlikely to influence future titles of the IP. So this is just a rumor for now / report. I don't really know this source, so I'll say just a rumor for now. But if this is the case, then I assume this will have impact on Spider-Man 3 and Wolverine and pretty much whatever else PlayStation has in the pipeline. For me, I'm for diversity in games, but I don't think you need a consulting group to kind of pressure the team to do stuff like that. Create diversity inside the studios, and those ideas, I assume, should come out naturally. Look at Sorrows from Housemarque, an evolution of Returnal, and features a brown man as the lead. Something you don't see often, but that wasn't the focus of the game's reveal, or the focus at all outside of people liking the actor, obviously. The focus was the awesome gameplay we expect from this spiritual successor to Returnal. In the end, people will always find reasons to be upset with anything. This goes beyond gaming, obviously. Sometimes it makes sense, and other times it doesn't. But you guys let me know if you're happy that Sweet Baby Inc. might not be working with Sony anymore, or you don't care. Let me know down in the comments below.
But after every death.
And now diving into the final story of the video, new PlayStation 5 sci-fi shooter Marathon reveal this week. Reading from Eurogamer, Bungie will finally reveal details of its next game, Marathon, later this week. The Destiny maker released a teaser video for a Marathon gameplay reveal, which will take place on Twitch and YouTube on 12th April at 6 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. PDT, 1 p.m. EST. The teaser itself shows a character running through a bright jungle chased by some sort of robot or mech, though we don't see a full shot of either. We do, however, see an adorable pink cat curl up next to the presumably dying figure. The original Marathon first-person shooter was released in 1994 and received 2 sequels. Now Bungie is reviving the series as a sci-fi PvP extraction shooter featuring evolving persistent zones that's set in the same universe as the original games. So I'm personally looking forward to this. I wasn't a fan of Destiny because the game got boring because there was no real content at the beginning, and then if you wanted actual content, you're paying for an expansion after another expansion. One thing I can't deny about Destiny, though, is that it had fun gameplay. That's something Bungie knows how to do, and if the PvP was actually well balanced and good in Destiny, I probably would have continued playing just the PvP on its own because the Destiny gameplay is fun. I expect Marathon to have great gameplay as well, but I hope it has proper engaging content. I don't really play extraction shooters outside of, I guess, Helldivers 2. However, I'm very curious to see where this goes. The art style looks very unique and something different. It doesn't look like something else you see in the market. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. But you guys let me know if you're excited to see more of Marathon or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with Bring On the Reveal. This is in reference to Bungie's new Marathon extraction shooter. I'm excited to see it. I'm very excited to just check out this new fresh world that they have there because the art style looks very unique from a lot of other things. If you look at that, it looks like Marathon. So I'm really curious to see it, and I hope the gameplay is fun. I kind of expect it to be fun. It's Bungie, but I hope that it has some engaging content that really pulls me in. One thing I'm also excited for is that Jeff Grubb actually leaked that this would happen like 2 months ago. So I'm hoping that his other rumor, his other potential leak that PlayStation is set to potentially have a showcase this summer is happening, and that could happen in May. So I'm hoping that's the case because this was the case. Regardless, I'm excited to see this reveal, and I'm hoping that PlayStation has their showcase in May. But if you're excited for this reveal like I am, destroy the comment section with the Bring On the Reveal, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.